Second game of week 5 sees Flaberdeen versus Scrandinavia. Scrandinavia in red on the right, Flaberdeen in blue from the left, and Flaberdeen have played before this, so they'll be the more tired of the teams here. Brad early on though in Scandinavia half looking to come forward. Cal getting that ball off of Stephen, who is making his debut both for Scandinavia and for Fat Fives. Rob the shot early on. Simon in goal to Flaberdeen gets the ball under control. Simon playing it out long here and looking for his captain up top, but loses it out to Rob. Rob now coming forward with the drive and loses the ball to Alan. Alan now taking the counter for Flaberdeen. James with the shot. Ryan, who's on loan for Scandinavia due to their lack of a starting 5 team, makes the save. On that note, Scandinavia will have a -2 goal deficit to overcome because of the loan. And as Stephen came forward there, he lost the ball out there to Alan, who takes the quick shot, and it's just wide. James now for Scandinavia, finding Stephen. Stephen into the middle to Rob. Rob with the shot! Rob with the goal! Early on, Scandinavia looking to get the goals to overcome the deficit there. And that early goal will put them on their way. You can see Stephen here with the ball, with the right foot flicking it into the middle of the pitch. James leaving it for Rob, and then Rob placing it into the corner, past the diving Simon, and Simon can't do anything to stop it there. 1-0 to Scandinavia now, and Flaberdeen have the ball looking to kick on to, like they did for the Parmesan game, potentially get a quick equaliser. The ball up to Brad, but Brad can't find a teammate in the centre of the pitch, and it's going to be an easy ball for Cal and Scandinavia to pick up. Cal coming forward, finding Rob again in the middle of the pitch, playing it out wide to Stephen. Stephen now back to Rob. Rob trying to take on Stephen, and just wide there as Rob tried to take on Alan, but dummied it with the pass to Stephen to find him in space. Alan now starting again for Flaberdeen from the roll-out from Simon. Finds Paul. Paul switching it to his captain in the middle of the pitch. But a good battle there with James has meant that James has nicked the possession away. And the ball from Stephen there, but James can't get it on target. Once again, off the board from Stephen, but Simon reads it and picks it up and quickly rolls it out to find the counter. Brad there almost trying to copy Burnley's control from last season with the back of the head from the rollout, but not quite. Cal, the great ball to Stephen. Stephen through on, and Simon with a fantastic save there. Out quick and gets a hand onto it and pushes it out wide. Great ball by Cal to find Stephen in the middle of the pitch there, but a fantastic save from Simon, who read the ball coming in and got into position quickly. Flaberdeen passing the ball now along their back defence. They haven't put themselves under risk yet. They roll it out quickly to Brad up the top. James again battling with Brad, and Ryan there with a foot to take that away. Great save there, keeping Scandinavia in the game. Alan through now, playing the ball across. Ryan with the save. James can't get to it, and Brad does, and it's the equaliser for Flaberdeen. Brad has been tenacious, battling with James for the last little while there. Brad initially got that shot away after a great save from Ryan. Alan did pick it up, and Alan then got past Cal with some great footwork, then plays it across the box. Takes the shot. Ryan saves it, and James can't get a foot on it. It's just behind him, but Brad reads the path of the ball better and manages to get to it. It's now 1-1 between the teams after that, and Scandinavia coming forward. Stephen to Cal. Cal with the shot. Oh, great reply there from Cal and from Scandinavia. They went and let the goal in, which would put them behind still on the aggregate score with the sub penalties. But they reply instantly with some great teamwork there from the kickoff. Relentless stuff from them. And it still puts them a goal behind with that penalty, with the score being 2-1. They need to be winning, by more than 2 goals in order to offset that. So they'll be looking for one more to bring the game to a level. But Flaberdeen will be aware of this, and they will know that they can tactically control this game and try to ensure to get the 3 points. But Brad's lost the ball there to Cal. It's fortunately bounced off the wall and back to him, but James is there to pick it up and plays it back to Stephen in defence. Stephen looking to come forward, playing it wide to Cal. Cal looking to switch the ball up to Rob, has done it successfully. Rob now looking for options. Cal with the 1-2 with Rob. It's gone too far, but James will pick it up. James with the back heel to Rob. Rob can't get a foot on it, but it's bounced out of the box. Rob looking to win it again, but James gets it back to Simon in goals. Scandinavia coming forward with Cal, getting past Brad. Long shot there, and the save there from Simon. Cal and Brad battle once again, but Brad comes out on top this time, plays it to Alan. Back to Flaberdeen captain James. Coming forward. Brad with a nice flick round to James in space. James now taking on Cal. Gets past him. James looking to come forward. And that's been deemed as in the box there. We'll have a quick look at that. That was a good attack from Flaberdeen. It's unfortunate there. See James trying to come across there. And yep, straight there. Both feet and the ball in the box. Correct decision from the referee. Unfortunate there for Flaberdeen. Looked like they were on a good attack. But it has been the correct decision given there. And Scrandinavia will breathe a sigh of relief from that. The finger makes another introduction itself into the video as Scrandinavia come forward. Rob there, a blistering run waiting for the pass from Stephen. Oh, and off the post! Oh, and the shot from Stephen there blocked. That was an absolute blistering run there from Rob into the middle. Got the ball great from Stephen, but just couldn't get it into the back of net. Great save there from Simon from Stephen's shot. Rob once again off the post, and James gets the follow-up there. Rob with 2 shots there hitting the woodwork. After the brilliant run there, gets on that ball with another shot, bounce off the post, and James, first time, manages to get it into the net, both past Brad coming in, closing down, and Simon, who's trying to get back into position, and that puts Scandinavia 3-1, and on the aggregate score, this game is now level. Scandinavia will be delighted that they've managed to get themselves back into this with that penalty. Rob trying to play that ball back there, and the ref has played it into Allen. A bit of contention here. Rob's not happy, thinks the ball should have been reset from there. But the game carries on anyway. Allen's shot was saved. Cal with the ball in the middle of the pitch, taking a shot, and off the post. Scandinavia hitting the post 3 times in recent times. Simon coming forward here with Flaberdeen. Cal with the ball, playing it to his goalkeeper. Oh, and there's a touch in the box there, I think, and the referee has given a penalty here. And Scandinavia can't believe it. They've given the penalty away. You can see the ball rolling, and yeah, Cal's foot there. He's trying to protect it from James. It's lacklustre between goalkeeper and the defender. Goalkeeper really should be coming out for that quicker for it. But he's touched it in the box, and Rob's now walking off the pitch. We think there's a bit of... We're not actually sure, to be honest. I think Rob thinks that Scandinavia have an extra sub, and he's doing rotation, but they don't. I think that's been made clear. And Simon slots that penalty away amongst all the drama, amongst all the confusion. Simon keeps a cool head, slots it in. I think Simon's telling Rob there to get on the pitch so he can take this. He takes it anyway, gets it past Ryan, and now that's 3-2. And Flaberdeen on the aggregate score have the lead once again. Scrandinavia getting themselves in a bit of a mess here. They need to clear their heads and get concentrating again if they have any chance to come and win this game with the penalties that they've got. Flaberdeen coming forward, but the ball's been lost by their captain. And then Allen intercepts Rob and wins again. James taking on James. Going through, lovely ball across the box, but nobody can get to that there. Stephen tracking with Simon to close it down. Simon now looking for options to push forward. And James has come across for Flaberdeen into some space. Plays the ball to Paul, but Cal has read that ball great and gets in front. Ryan rolling it out to Rob. Rob to James for Scandinavia. James coming forward now. Playing it to Stephen. Oh, and just wide there from Stephen. Got himself into a great position, but fantastic pass there from James to find Stephen in the box. Cal battling with Flaberdeen captain James. Cal's claiming for the free kick. It's been given, and oh, James not happy about that. Bit surprising there, but I think tempers are flaring a little bit in this game. These two are battling at the top of the table, so it's maybe just the tension of how close it is now. James for Scandinavia, getting that ball, switching it up to Cal. Cal looking to get the ball under the control, battling with Allen. And there's a good battle there between the two of them going on there, and that's been given as a free kick to Allen there. Good tussle back and forth, but the referee's giving it to Allen. And they play on from there. Cal battling with Simon in his defence, but the ball is loosely rolled towards the Scandinavia goal. Simon tried to play off the walls, but didn't work. Stephen laying it up for James for Scandinavia, coming forward. Ball to Rob. Rob with a shot! And Scandinavia go 4-2 in front, and once again level it on aggregate. I think Rob's looking for some confirmation around the score with all the mathematics going on in mid-game. James there, the ball was... You've got to argue it was perfect, to be honest. Not a lot of power. It might have been a little bit scuffed, but it was placed, and the pace on it was perfect for Rob to take it. And he puts the ball in the back of the net. 4-2 to Scandinavia now. They've got the 2 goals, and so the game is now level on aggregate, and they'll be looking to push forward. But Flaberdeen know 1 goal will just switch it back into their ownership for the lead. As they come forward, and the finger comes into the camera again. Paul looking to find Simon, but it's intercepted by James. Up to Stephen. Stephen getting some control. Takes on Alan, but the loose ball lands at Rob. It's back to Stephen. Stephen with a shot. Brad with 2 great saves there. And it goes wide again from Stephen. Multiple shots on goals here for Scandinavia. Nothing getting past Brad and nothing going into the Flaberdeen net. James now with the ball for Scandinavia. They're coming forward again, but it's loose. And Flaberdeen will look to capitalise on this. Oh, and a fantastic ball there by Simon. Gets to Alan. Alan just can't get his foot around the ball there. Cal blocks it. Stephen with a shot. Oh, and Stephen scores. A quick rollout from Scandinavia's goalkeeper Cal to find Stephen there after the attack from Flaberdeen. Stephen just takes 1 touch with the left foot, lines up the right, hits it, and after the fantastic goalkeeping effort from Brad earlier, Stephen sticks it in the net to make it 5-2 to Scandinavia, and I believe that's Stephen's first goal for both Scandinavia and Fat Fives there. And Flaberdeen now are trying to defend the attack. It looks like there's been a little bit of a come together between Stephen and Simon, and the free kick has been given back to the goalkeeper. Flaberdeen coming forward here. Paul with the ball, looking for his teammates to help him out here, looks to switch up the play and find his captain. But James for Scandinavia blocks that and now has the ball. It's James v James. Which James will come out on top? Rob now has the ball for Scandinavia, coming forward. Little dink, lovely finish. Typical Rob goal. Giving appreciation to the battling that his Scandinavia teammate James did to win it. And it is 6-2 to Scandinavia. They are taking control of this game. Rob shimmying through the middle, going past players, ghosting past them, and just sticking it into the corner there. 6-2, and a thumbs up and a smile from Rob. And you think he knows that the team are in the lead, and there's a little inkling that he's worked out that math mid-game. Stephen with interception, trying to find Rob, but it's intercepted by Alan for Flaberdeen. Paul taking up Rob. Paul with a shot. Paul with a fantastic goal there. Great credit to Flaberdeen, great credit to Paul. Scandinavia probably a little bit too happy with themselves, a little bit gun-ho that they felt that they had the lead comfortably, but Paul rolls that ball past Rob, and as Cal comes out to try and close down the space that Paul has to find the correct place to place it, Paul sticks it in that ideal corner. 6-3 Scandinavia. Scandinavia still winning just on the aggregate, but Flaberdeen are reminding them that they can still score. Flaberdeen now. Brad versus Stephen. Stephen giving a good sportsmanship apology there to Brad. Long ball up for someone in Flaberdeen to get to. Brad does get to it and just can't get a clean connection. You wonder if he did get a clean connection on that, could that be going into the goal? But luckily for Scandinavia, the ball was with Rob there in defence, but he plays it up to Stephen. Stephen now finding James out wide. James with a shot. Oh, James with a great goal. He's had a fantastic game today, both in his battling with Flaberdeen, but also proving that he can finish as well. Stephen holding that ball up. No pressure there. You have to wonder, should there be pressure be going on Stephen there? The time he's been given on that ball, he manages to dummy the shot, then play it with the left foot, again displaying that two-footedness, and James takes that in, and a great finish. Simon did come out to try and close the space, but James is able to squirm the ball past Simon in goals. At 7-3 for Scandinavia. Now, if they hold on to this, they will win even with the substitution penalty, which will be a fantastic win for them. But Flaberdeen know that and that ball just goes wide. Ryan there, on loan at Scandinavia, holding that ball up well, but Alan battles with him and wins it. As I was saying, Flaberdeen will know that they only need a couple of goals in order to bring the game back into their control. Can they do it with the little time left? Rob coming through though, gets past Simon and off the post. Rob has been unlucky today with the amount of times he's hit the woodwork. Stephen, great ball to Cal. Cal now cutting in with the shot. Good save there by Simon. Ball now still with Scandinavia. Flaberdeen can't get this under control. Another save by Simon. The rebound's landed at Brad's feet, and Flaberdeen eventually get it back to the goalkeeper, who can restart the attack. Long ball up to Alan. Alan, and oh no, Alan looks like he's pulled up with a bad injury there, and that's unfortunate for Alan. A long ball up, it looked good, it looked like he was in space there, but I think he's tweaked something from it, something serious now, and he's not going to be able to continue. Everybody at Fat Fives wishes Alan a quick recovery from that. It's very unfortunate. And so for the rest of the game, Jonas is going to be playing for Flaberdeen as an unexpected sub due to Alan's injury. Ball up long to find Paul. Ryan is now pressing Paul. Ryan on loan for Scrandinavia. Jonas playing for Flaberdeen. Apologies for the confusion with the two white shirts, but obviously you'd understand with the unexpected injury. Stephen battling with Jonas here, plays it off the wall, but no one there in Scandinavia to pick it up, and Paul collects it. He plays it down the line to Jonas. Jonas trying to take on Rob. Finds Brad. Brad now still in the corner, tries to play it across the goal. James gets the save and hits it over the goals there. And with mere moments left in this game, it looks like it's going to be Scandinavia's game to win. A quick ball out to Ryan, but can't get it under control. James collects for Flaberdeen. Is there time for one more attack? A little battle there with Cal. James still with the ball for Flaberdeen. Pretty much the game. That should be it. 7-3 to Scrandinavia, and they'll be delighted with the win. And that's the end there. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area, and want to take part, please check out our website fatfives.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.